Now since Python is all set up, next we have to set up working with a large language model. Now there are two ways in which we can use LLMs. We can use open source models running locally on our computer. And these popular open source models include Meta's LLaMA or Mistral. Or the other option is to run it through LLMs running on cloud, such as the ones provided by OpenAI or Claude, wherein we can access these LLMs through the APIs that these companies provide. But here first, let us go ahead with the open source approach. And perhaps the easiest way to run a model locally is by using a tool called LM Studio. The LM Studio software is available on all platforms, Apple, Windows, and Linux. You just need to download the software and install it. Once installed, this is the actual LM Studio interface. I have covered in depth the installation and all the features of LM Studio in detail on the other course that also details all the aspects of generative AI in a very comprehensive way. So here I will come straight to the point. First, you need to download a model from within LM Studio. I will use the LLaMA 8B as it is lightweight and should run on most computers. LM Studio offers a local server feature. This makes it easy to integrate large language models into our applications. So first, ensure that we have loaded the model on LM Studio. Here, LM Studio provides options for us to use the language model over its created server, and you can interact through the model with our own created app. Here, under configuration, it shows the local server port. It shows it to be defaulted to 1234. We can keep it the same way, or we can change it to any other 4-digit number in case that port is already being used by any other local app on our computer. One change we will have to make here will be to keep CORS on here if it is set to default off. CORS or cross-origin resource sharing is a mechanism that allows web pages to access restricted resources from different domain than the one that served the web page. And this is because by default, browsers follow the same origin policy, which restricts scripts from making requests to different domain than the one that served the script. This is a security measure to prevent malicious scripts from accessing sensitive data from other websites. Basically, CORS allows controlled access to resources from other domains, and now it has become essential for modern web applications to interact with external APIs. Nonetheless, next we have to start the server. Once the server starts, we see that certain data is displayed. It shows that HTTP server is on port 1234 as well as certain API endpoints. So it gives us certain endpoints that we can use in code in our apps. Anyway, now as we have the server of LM Studio set on, we can use it to power the AI agents. The LM Studio server will serve as the engine that runs the language models required for our agents to process and respond to instructions. With the server in place, we can integrate these LLMs with Crew AI, enabling each agent to access and interact with LLMs, allowing for seamless communication and execution of tasks.